group for the East All-Stars. We've got Irving. Andre Drummond is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Anthony, and it's Jordan in the 2 spot.
Stephen Curry.
And the shot is good.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
8-second violation.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
Ball.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not. Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't shake out of it and tighten things up.
Timeout, East All-Stars.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here are the East All-Stars. Jordan with it. Picked up by Bryant. Jordan dishes to Drummond. Back to Jordan. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. That's in. Coming off an assist by Jordan.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Irving. And he gets it to go.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Durant, here we go.
East All-Stars foul.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this.
West All-Stars. Kevin Durant.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Irving kicks to Millsap. Passes to Scott. Here's Drummond. Here's Irving. And he gets the jumper to drop. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And Durant, here we go. And it's good.
Durant.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Scott fires the 3. That's
Scott.
good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Durant for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Irving with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 7 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Paul Millsap.
That's good.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Millsap. He kicks it to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
East All-Stars foul call.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
First personal foul.
The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the second free throw, good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, leading by 5. The pass to Millsap. The shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's Durant. It's Drummond with the rebound.
West All-Stars
Drummond's
foul call.
got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
That's his first
And
personal
there's the
foul.
call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving passes to Scott. Down low. And Millsap slams it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Curry dishes to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
On its way from Irving for 2. Curry with the defensive effort. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. East All-Stars ahead, leading by the second quarter. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard. It's Drummond with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Millsap has the open look. Again, Millsap missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Western All-Stars
And the ball
ball.
goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Curry kicks to Davis. Bryant passes to Durant. It's deflected. And stolen by Scott. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Michael Jordan.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
1 year with the
Here in Portland, Maine, already in a fever pitch in the sold-out arena.
Ready, gentlemen?
You'll see Los Angeles and the Portland Trail Blazers. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in the 3 slot.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wade drives in. They get it again. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside down. Here's Bosch. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game. Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year. They'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year. And as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
And it's sent back by Bosch. Passes it to Dragic. Takes the three, but they recover it. Deng kicks to Dragic. Heat moving the ball around. Wade for three. The Clippers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Looky here. How about that play? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
And he gets the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets.
Bosch!
And then Bosch with the jam.
From D-Wade.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Paul. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The shot by Wade, no good.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. Jeff Green is checked in for the Clippers. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
Yeah, and it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to it.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Richardson for three. Count that one.
Josh!
Richardson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. And here's Richardson outside. The shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Greg, things you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they've had the third best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Richardson against Crawford. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Richardson. Hits the three from the wing. Richardson's got nine.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Lets the three fly.
That's
And
a three.
another three.
Josh
What a
Richardson.
special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got J.J. Redick. Green is up there with Jordan. Then it's Johnson, and it's Rivers in at the point. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow.
Josh
The Clippers also changing it up.
Roberts.
Griffin's checked in for Green.
From D-Wade.
And it's Paul in for Rivers. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
It's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor. Clark as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. Josh is checked in.
Richardson.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Paul with the three. Pass to Griffin. From deep. Paul missing again. The Heat leading by 4. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
The Heat have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Mba Amute with the steal. Jordan can't get it to go. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Josh
He's good. Richardson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said.
Thank you.
And the Clippers call time here.
And for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Richardson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Pierce is checked in. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Stoudemire's checked in for Luol Deng. The Clippers also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Jordan. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. Pierce's shot is good.
And really, they showed up in force, even as the Heat fell to the back of the pack. The Heat only 20-21 last year at American Airlines Arena, but the fans love them all the same.
Over in the corner, Mbamute. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
It's Crawford with the drive. Feeds it to Mbamute. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Redick inside the line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Redick's got his first bucket in this one. The Heat leading by 6. Pushing it up. Here's Crawford. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Wade, double team. He feeds it to Stoudemire. Here's Dragic from outside. Clippers trail by 8.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Crawford drives in. That drops.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Dragic kicks to McRoberts. Out to Wade. There's Dragic with the 3. Back to Wade.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on ps4 as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Deng and Bosh, your small and power forward.
Chris Bosh.
Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in the center position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Clippers trail by 5.
And guys, the Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular. You would have thought that with how well they were overall, they would have just really feasted on the East.
The drive by Wade. The kick out to Dragic. Hands it from downtown. Dragic has got 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off the team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out. You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Good on the shot.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft defense.
You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
Griffin with the steal. And it's Paul penetrating. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Right side, Griffin. 4 on the clock. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Chris Paul.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I'll tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And the Clippers call time here.
For your Heat dancers.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least have those teams. They knew that struggle last year.
And the Heat with some changes. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Clippers. It's Pierce on the wing. And it's sent back by Bosh. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Here's Redick. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Stolen by Bosh. Richardson against Paul. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Richardson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's stolen by Dang. The feed to Whiteside. Back to Richardson. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal. And finished off by Griffin.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throw.
Just exerted his authority on that play.
Give him a round of applause, fans. Your Heat dancers.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Redick against Richardson. Pass to Bosh. On the wing, Johnson. The kick out to Bosh. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
They'll get another chance. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Here's what Miami's going with right now.
Assist goes to
Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Johnson. Kicks to Dragic. Cuts off the pass. Now Rivers. Back to Johnson. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Crawford. Aldridge. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
It's stolen by Green.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 6 from the foul line. You know, you work hard all season, Greg, to try and get into the playoffs, then get a favorable first-round matchup. How about the Clippers last year? Followed those steps. They're rewarded with the first-round matchup against the defending champions of the league, the San Antonio Spurs.
And not only were the Spurs the defending champions, but they came in playing terrific basketball down the stretch, which is kind of what they are noted for. And the Clippers, though, did well, even though that was the case.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the league. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
That is good.
Orange Dragic, three-pointer.
Dragic just got it all tied up now for Miami.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Timeout call for the Heat.
And the Heat call time here.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should.
Give it up for your
Position
Heat
defense and
dancers.
avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
Wade for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. And it's Mbah Moute in the small forward. Wade against Redick. Whiteside kicks to Johnson. Launches it. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Johnson. 14 points for Goran Dragic.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. Wade passes to Dent. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Griffin. Here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Wade from outside. Redick with the rebound.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
And Lou Eldang gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Stolen by Bosch.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Redick against Wade. There's the dish to Jordan. He kicks it to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Mbamute. Here's Wade. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely
Give it up for your Heat
And
Dancers.
the Heat call time here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Over in the corner, Mbamute. Outside, Griffin. Stolen by Bosch. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance.
2 minutes.
And then Wade slams it in.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball
That's
game.
his second personal.
Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for J.J. Redick.
Jamal Crawford.
Johnson against Paul. Picked by Griffin. Paul dishes to Crawford. Back to Paul. It's Jordan on the wing. Now the pass to Paul. And the clock winding down. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Yeah, inexcusable. You just cannot allow that to happen.
Bosch, that's for 2. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Paul kicks to Mbamute. Back to Paul. Jordan up top. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
DeAndre Jordan.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Johnson right side. The Heat need to get a shot off.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I'm being full throttle ahead.
Whiteside with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Wade kicks to Whiteside. And he jams it with authority.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The shot by Paul, no good. Whiteside with it. Rim rattling, two-handed jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be.
For 1 year with the champion Golden State.
right here.